Robert Ammons is the attorney for the Holcomb family. He joins me now. Welcome, sir.
Welcome. How are you?
I'm good. I read the complaint, and it's heartbreaking how some of the Holcomb family members died. Could you tell us what happened inside that church to members of the Holcomb family?
Well, what happened inside the church was that they were gunned down by a madman, a man that should have, and by all rights, have been in the penitentiary, and certainly should have never had his hands on a firearm.
And I understand that one of the Holcombs was approaching the altar when he was killed.
That's correct, and I represent the Joe Holcomb, Papa Joe, as he is affectionately known. He's 86 years old. It was his son, Brian, that was approaching the altar and was shot by this coward in the back.
I'm just trying to think that how you could handle losing so many members of your family. How is Papa Joe doing?
Well, it's remarkable. He is a man of such great faith, overwhelming faith. I have never been as impressed with someone as I have been with how he has handled this loss. He knows in his heart, in every part of his being, that his family members are in a better place. And he knows that he's 86 years old, he'll be joining them soon. And so all things, he and his wife are both doing well. As odd as that may sound, they just have such faith.
I know they have great Christian faith. At what point did they determine that they had to act, that they had to sue the U.S. Air Force for this?
Well, and let's be clear. What we have done is we have initial government. They have special rights that corporations and normal folks don't have. We have filed what's called a Standard Form 95, which is a claim form with the Air Force, providing the details of the claim that Joe Holcomb and Clarice are bringing. So, this is part of this is the process. The Air Force has 6 months to make a decision. They can accept the claim, they can deny the claim, or they can do nothing. If they do nothing, after 180 days, we then can file a lawsuit in district court.
And ultimately, what's the goal here?
Well, the goal is to make sure this never, ever happens again, as you heard from Joe earlier. The goal is to make the Air Force go back and give us all the assurance that all of these servicemen that have been convicted of violent crimes are included in the federal databases, in the FBI's criminal justice information system. We want everyone in the past to be included. We want everyone in the future to be included. And we want verification that this is indeed happening. No more letting 30% of these convicted servicemen fall through the cracks.
Robert Ammons, thank you so much for joining me today. I do appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.